We have all the
Oh,
accounts
dear.
set up so they do so automatically.
And turn off my camera. Goodness.
What will happen is because we're starting this so early, it's gonna be recording right now. When I post this meeting, I will make sure to edit the whole first half of this, so we don't have to worry about that part. I will cut off whatever is not part of the actual meeting.
Oh, good. We don't
Okay,
need the close-up
so-
shot of my forehead.
What the big things that you need to remember are these are the remotes. They sometimes will be here, they will sometimes be over here, depends on who used the room last. But primarily, all that you want to worry about is that this is in the middle of the room. That's the saucer phone that this is going to control. You want to make sure the projector is on. That's where you're going to see your Zoom applicant or your Zoom person. So here's the on button. You turn it on. It does take a minute, but it'll turn itself on. And then these two TVs also have one remote. It works for both. So you're literally going to turn it on. You see that one turns right on. This one, when I turn it on, there's going to be like a menu that appears on the bottom. This.
Oh, okay.
It disappears on its own. So do not worry about it. You don't have to. People tend to see it and they freak out because they're like, oh my God, how do I get rid of it? It just goes away. So these two are all set. And you'll see that they're all broadcasting the exact same thing. That's what they're meant to do, so that no matter where in this room you sit, you have a vision. Yep. So this one is done. We've turned everything on. This is actually a computer. So if somebody had a presentation, that's all. So this is connected. You'll see that there's a Zoom icon on here already. So you're going to double click it. Like a meeting.
Oh, and that's where you type in.
Yep. Want to make sure that your volume is on, because this is where the speaker comes in. So if you mute this computer, it won't come out of that. So
Oh, so this mutes this.
Yep. So we want to make sure that this is on, because the person coming in is speaking through that to you.
So this is the only form of audio.
Yep. Yep, but it's a speaker and it's a microphone. So it's actually pretty powerful for this little thing. So here's where you're gonna go ahead and put your meeting ID. So you're just gonna join it like if you're an outside member.
Oh, no. So that's all.
I'll probably bring that over here too.
Got it. And this you want to join with computer audio.
Computer audio.
Yep. So
Recording in progress.
that's okay. Now you can hear it. So that means that's good. You know that this is connected. Go ahead. Expand it. So you can now see that the Zoom meeting is here. And if there was a participant, you would see their face. What's missing from this part so far is just now they can't see you. So that's where we're going to go.
Looks good.
Now, whenever somebody points, this is literally what they're gonna see. They're gonna see that screen. So these people around here is what they're gonna visually see.
Hello,
Hello, I'm John DeWolf.
I'm Kelsey. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Just learning how to
I'm
do the
Yvette. I'm from
hybrid.
the IT team.
We're learning how
So-
to do our hybrid meetings.
Yeah,
so.
so what you don't want is somebody sitting here, because at this point, nobody, to see how you can only see like the
Yeah, that's
back
fine.
side of them. So you're gonna kind of want them right around here.
Fit it around the corner. Okay.
And then, once they're all seated, just remind everybody that they are being recorded. So anything they say will end up in the
Forever.
public world.
So we'll use these chairs right at the end?
Yes,
Yes.
so what you're gonna do is sit here, and then you should be able to, when you sit down, see yourself here or here. And what that allows the person who's remoting in, they
Do you
can
know
see
who's
you.
remoting in?
I only heard of one woman that's remoting in. I want to, actually, I don't remember her name, so I don't want to get it wrong.
I think most of us, we're older and we're vaccinated and I'm tired of Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm on a state board and it's just frustrating. Let's really do it here.
You can, on this one, you can mute yourself.
Mhm.
See how there's kind of a little bit of a reverb happening in here?
Yeah, so when I'm if one of us wants to talk.
You shouldn't even need to. You should be able to just speak and they should be
Hi, Suzanne, can you hear us? Oh, Suzanne, it seems that you're muted.
All right, how's that? Hold on, I'll get some help.
Yes, you can't hear us.
Rajiv, need some help. Need some tech support. Come on.
Suzanne, we can hear you. Can you hear us fine?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay.
Oh, good. So you're all set?
Well, I can't see anyone.
Oh,
You can.
Oh.
Not everyone is,
Oh, I see.
they
Okay.
haven't turned their videos on.
Gotcha.
you can see
All
me-
right.
You can see me in the chamber, Suzanne?
Oh, yeah, you're a little speck.
A
Yep.
blob?
Okay, I see you.
Guess I should have worn a dark shirt or something. Well, I'm the only one here, so we're waiting for others. How have you been?
Fine, thank you. How about you?
You're doing okay.
Oh, are you recommending trips to Alaska for everyone these days?
We had a phenomenal time, and we were lucky, we were between all the pandemic stuff, so we didn't wear masks. Nobody was wearing masks on the trip except in museums.
Wow.
It was complete, and of course, it's completely open, and then we read now Alaska has a major problem with the COVID.
Yes, for sure.
We were there in the beginning of July, and it was phenomenal.
Were you there when there was an unusual display of the Northern Lights?
We didn't go that far. We were in and out of Anchorage. We went up near the mountain, and we went down in the peninsula area.
Uh-huh.
You have to go to Fairbanks, I think, before you start to have a chance to see the northern lights. And we didn't get that far. No.
Yeah, but there was a time recently, within the last few months, that the display was supposed to be so fantastic that it could be seen as far south as Maine and New Hampshire.
I'm going to take this off. I apparently am allowed to. Yeah, well, we didn't say anything like that, but it was a tour for families.
That must have,
Granddaughters and our daughter's son and daughter-in-law.
what sort of wildlife did you see?
Well, we went to a wildlife refuge, so we saw it all, but not, there were moose around. We personally didn't see one. I think somebody somewhere saw a bear on it. But
I went to Alaska and it was the middle end of June, and the thing that got me is like 3 o'clock in the morning.
yes,
It wasn't dark.
no,
And
never
I,
did.
and I was like wanted an ice cream because it was like. But yeah, I kept getting up and looking to see if it, but it never got dark.
It was cloudy most of the time. There was rain at times, but it was still beautiful.
Yeah. Everybody.
But when we saw Mount Denai, it was completely sunny, no clouds.
Hmm.
And that was, they said that was unusual to see the full mountain. We weren't that close. It was in the distance. We were supposed to fly around it, but then it rained so bad that day that they had to cancel. So have you been away? Suzanne?
No, we've stayed pretty close to home. We have a 2-year-old that we're being very protective of.
Right. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, but it's been nice because we have been in a bubble with my daughter Julia and her husband and the child. So we've been always interacting for the whole pandemic, which was quite a relief.
We didn't see the family for 13 months during the pandemic.
That must have been really hard.
It was.
Mm. We're doing daycare for our daughter, our granddaughter right now because both parents are spending some time on site and other times they're working from home, but they can't get anything done at home. So we go one afternoon a week to watch Lydia, our grandchild. And right now she's with us here in Stores. She comes once a week. And then we see them on weekends for fun. How many attendees do we have this week?
Just the two of us from the committee so far.
Yeah.
I don't know, I
so
haven't,
good.
I didn't get any responses.
No, me neither. No one answered.
We don't have a quorum.
I reached out. Oh. Somebody just joined. We have Jamie.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. You're muted.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There I am. Sorry.
Can you hear us? Jamie, can you hear us?
Yeah. It's faint. It's kind of faint.
It is very faint, and you're also very, very tiny in the council chamber.
Yeah.
Is this better?
Mine shows that you're muted, but does yours, Suzanne?
No, we worked that out.
I mean, not my own, theirs. Mine shows that theirs is muted.
Does this sound better now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is good.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we need at least one more member to have a quorum.
Yeah. Apologies. I was planning on attending, but I was working outside and I was like, this will give me a few more minutes.
I'm just tired of Zoom. I'm on a state board and it's always Zoom, and the hearing last time was just a mess.
Stop it. Come on. It's because the cat came up here.
No, come on.
Sorry, guys.
Always the cat, isn't it? I've seen more cattails in the last 19 months.
Oh, I know, right? Well, the dog was fine until the cat came in and then it was, never mind.
All history from there.
Yep.
Oh, am I right? I need at least four for.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we didn't hear back from anyone, you said, Elsie. From the meeting invite, they didn't accept it, or
Well, I think,
wanted to let you know that,
They didn't accept or would deny either way.
okay. Or nobody contacted you that they wouldn't, other than,
I'm afraid to accept because when I used to do that, I got everybody else.
oh,
all
yeah.
goofed up.
Every time Denise sent a response via email, it went to the whole committee and it just messed up the whole system.
oh,
And
really,
it wasn't, something was not working in the town system.
right? You have to sort of send them individually. See, there's the cat. Okay, we can have.
I know, there's the cattail. And would you be able to send the attachments in another form that's not WinMail? Because I cannot open that on my iPad.
So a PDF would be better.
Yes. Thank you.
Not a problem. and so you can do the meeting without anything that would need a vote, right? You need a.
Well, that's the
quorum.
only thing we need. That's, I mean, we have to approve the minutes of the last meeting a year ago.
Right,
We have to select officers,
right.
and then we set up the next year's meeting schedule.
Right. So you wouldn't be able to do the officers, because that would require a vote, correct?
I think, then so does the minutes. I don't think we can do anything.
Other than the next meeting schedule.
And the annual report, so.
Oh, right.
Can we approve them via email?
Approve, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, can we approve the minutes via email if nobody else shows up?
I have never done that. That is a good question.
I don't think we can do any of it, but
Now,
vote on it all, but I would think email might be a good system.
I mean, I don't know. I'm really glad I didn't drive up there now.
Well,
Do we want to try to reschedule for next week?
let's wait till 10 after.
Okay.
We'll give it 10 minutes.
Nobody has
Because I
any,
think I heard from Jim Rayner yesterday. I mean, and apparently it went into his junk mail or something, so
Oh.
he hadn't seen it, but I sent it to him.
Hmm.
Wonder if that went into junk email.
and did he say that he was going to?
He didn't respond to
Oh,
my,
okay.
he wrote me to see if we were having a meeting. And Win Smith is generally around, and I've seen him recently.
You don't know, Kelsey, if we have a listing of members and their phone numbers?
We do, I don't know how this.
I have phone numbers, I think.
As if we could make a couple of phone calls to see if somebody could, right?
I'll start, I guess so. I don't know how, well. My phone's locked. Is this Pat? Yeah, this is John. Yeah. Is Jim available for the meeting today? Oh, dear. Okay. Oh. Yeah, can you come on via Zoom? Do you? I responded yesterday to your message because you hadn't got the other one, and I guess you didn't get my response. Probably. We're short. We have 3 members here and we need a 4th member. Can you send an email to Jim Rayner, just specifically to him with the information to go on Zoom? Hi, Jim. Apparently it all went to junk mail, I'm assuming. But there are only 3 of us here and we need a 4th. Well, I'm here in the town office and 2 are on Zoom. I'm asking them to send you specifically the Zoom stuff. If we have a 4th, then we can proceed.
Oops, sorry.
You had written me yesterday, I thought that you were a good bet. Yeah, I did, and I responded. I forwarded the original announcement. Yeah. Yep. They're trying to find a way to send you the information to be on Zoom. Jim, do you have Zoom available? Well, I can give you the ID and the passcode if you want. Okay, but if you can go on Zoom, I can just read off the meeting ID and the passcode. Okay, the ID is 821 0544 2772. And then the you just go in the passcode. Let me know when you need the passcode. Four, 5, 7, 3, 8, 6. Yes. Are you in? We're watching the monitor. You haven't come on yet. You will?
Is he in the waiting room?
Okay. Ah,
Technology, gotta love it.
you're on mute. We can't see you and you're muted.
There he is.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Jim. Thank you.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
I think you need to move your lens down so that we can see you, I think. At least I can't. That's
There
it.
you are.
Okay. So we now have 4 members here, so we can move forward. It's all, there's nothing, there's no public members. So looking at the agenda, so there are 4 of us, Jamie, Suzanne, Jim, and myself, John. First item is approval of the minutes of our last meeting, which was October 15, 2020.
I want of them.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
Yes.
I
Second?
second it.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay,
No.
I'll call a vote. All in favor?
I,
Any opposed? No, okay, thank you. So that's done. Now we have housekeeping items. The 2022 regular meeting schedule. Do we need to vote on that or just,
No, you just need to set dates.
should we set the dates similar to what we did this year?
That's a good idea, I think.
4
I
o'clock
agree.
on Thursdays, okay. So,
And it's only a quarter, right? So it's like the first,
Mhm.
you meet once a quarter. Or 4 times a year.
4 times a year, the quarterly meeting, so
Right.
it's a third Thursday at 4 o'clock, I think, but whatever we used for this one.
Okay,
That was it, third Thursday. January would be the 20th. January 20th.
maybe a holiday, but
Well, if we approve it, we have not been meeting because I think that's good that we don't have any business. As I
Yeah.
said here, it's like insurance, you don't want to use it.
What would be the holiday on the 20th?
it's not, Martin Luther King would be the Monday before.
17th, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so we'll set up the meeting schedule as this year. The next item of business is selection of the chair, vice chair, secretary. Currently, I, John DeWolf, am chair. Jamie is secretary, and Saul has been the vice chair, but he hasn't made the last couple meetings. So I'm open to suggestions. I'm willing to continue if you want.
Jamie, you willing to continue?
I'm willing to.
Anybody know anything about Saul? I don't.
No, I haven't heard from him.
I mean, he might have a health problem. I don't know.
Yes.
Uh,
Do I have a volunteer who would be interested in being vice chair, knowing that there is really nothing much to do?
Suzanne, if you don't want to do it, I will.
You can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jim.
Yep.
So we'll have John DeWolf as chair, Jim Rayner as the vice chair, and Jamie Lang Rogan as the Rogan as secretary.
Rodine.
Somebody want to move that slate?
I will.
Second?
I move that we accept the slate.
Second. All in favor?
I,
Obviously, there's no nays, so thank you. Thanks for stepping in, Jim.
You're welcome.
Okay. And then we have an annual report that was sent out. I made one change on the annual report. And the one that was sent out was exactly like last year, except the change I made was last year we had, due to COVID, COVID-19 pandemic, the ethics board did not hold any meetings, and I changed that to the ethics board met on October 21st, 2021 to elect officers and to prepare that annual report. So there would be 2 accomplishments. But you know what? It's the same as last year, except I took out the COVID aspect.
Sounds fine.
Good.
And, do we need to vote on that one? No,
I would think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
we do?
Yeah.
I'll move that we approve the report as presented
With the change.
Yes.
with the change. I'm sorry.
I'll second that.
Thank you. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Passed. And that ends our business. Thank
great,
you.
thank you.
Thanks, John, for what you're doing.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
And let's keep it that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I apologize for being late to the party, but I never got any information. I am going to go back and look in our junk mail, and I'll bet that's where it is.
Okay. In the future, I will send out a separate email from the town email, because I have your email addresses, so I'll see that it gets out. And I think I'll ask for responses so that we know where we stand.
That's good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
I usually do. I didn't do it this time, and I should have. So I'll make sure that everybody hears.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Any other business? Okay, well, stay healthy, everybody.
Yeah, and you.
Everybody. Yeah.
We should be back together soon, I hope, but not for a problem with ethics.
Right.
Right, right.
All
right. Thanks all.
Thanks for coming, all 3 of you.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Take
See you,
care.
ladies.
Thank you.